Hallo, herzlich willkommen auf ein neues zu meinem Deutsch-Lern-Blog. Hell and most welcome again to my Learning German blog. Today we will talk about 10 typical things from Germany. Okay, but first I like to thank Carlos from Argentina for supporting our channel. Thank you very much. And I want to say thank you to Nelly. Nelly is doing an internship. Nelly macht ein Praktikum. She's doing an internship here in Tenerife in my school. And she is 70 years old and she goes to a school in Germany where they have different kind of languages, and she studies also Spanish. And so she's here to learn a little bit about my work and to learn Spanish as well. Okay, so thank you very much, Nelly, for your help, because she helped me actually to create this list. Okay. Los geht's. Let's start. Nummer 1. Autobahn. Autobahn means highway. So on German highways there is no speed limit. Not everywhere, but in most parts there is no speed limit. So actually if you have a really fast car, you can go whatever you want, and you don't get a speeding ticket. Okay. There are maybe like 3 more countries in the world. They have no speed limit. I think it's Nepal, it's I think Afghanistan and North Korea. No? But maybe they don't have so many highways like in Germany. So if you have a fast car, go to Germany and drive your car as fast as you can. The car in Germany, it's a really important thing. And I live in Spain, I live in Tenerife, but I still drive a German car. It's called VW. In German we just say VW. I have a VW Golf, and it's not a fast car, it's more an old car. It's almost like 20 years old. So if I go to Germany I cannot go so fast. Okay. So number 2, Schultüten. Schul, it's related to school. Tuten, it's like a kind of bag. No? And actually, Schultüte, it's a big cornet, no? It's a big bag, no? And when you enter school with 7 years, you get it like a present. And sometimes even the cornet, it's bigger than the student, and it's filled up with chocolate and maybe some useful things for school. So really typical. I really don't know other countries. They have like the same tradition like in Germany. So everywhere in Germany you get like this big cornet. No? Number 3, Apfelschorle. Apfel is a fruit. It's an apple. Schorle, it's even a word, maybe there's no translation, because it's something really special what we drink in Germany. It's the mixture of Apfelsaft, no? The juice of apple, with water. So you actually mix juice with water and you drink it. And if you go, for example, to a supermarket, you can buy bottles and it's already mixed. No? So sometimes Germans go to another country and they go to a restaurant and they want to drink Apfelschorle, and people really don't know what it does mean. So in Germany, really typical. And another interesting thing is beer. If you go to Germany and drink a beer, maybe you get a warm beer. You don't get a cold beer. My grandpa, for example, he put his beer bottle at the side of the stove, so it was almost hot beer. No? In many countries they serve beer really cold, but in Germany it could be that you really get a warm beer. No? Interesting thing is, I'm German, but I don't drink beer. So every time I tell my friends this is the reason why I don't live in Germany, because they kicked me out of the country. No, but no, it's not true. It's just a joke. Okay. Number 4. Mülltrennung. Müll, waste. Trennung, separation. Actually, people say that Germany is the world champion of trash separation or waste separation. If you go, for example, to somebody's home, you really see it, no? Because they will separate paper from glass from plastic, and then they have the organic residues. And so the paper, plastic, and glass goes to a general waste container. Oh, waste container, Nelly? Okay, Nelly is here, so she sometimes helps me. And the other one goes in a private bin, and you have to pay for it. And so the motivation is quite high to separate the waste, okay? And I think that's quite nice, and a lot of other countries could learn a lot of it. And also there's one interesting thing in Germany. There's like a deposit when you buy plastic bottles or cans or even bottles of glass. It's called Pfand. It's a deposit. And just for one bottle of plastic, you have to pay 25 cents. No, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. But if you return the bottle to the store or to every kind of store, they will give you back the 25 cents. No? So actually it's a high motivation to keep your bottle, to don't throw it away. No? And so because it's quite a lot of money, because sometimes maybe a bottle of water maybe costs 15 cents and you pay more for the deposit than for the bottle of water. Okay? So really good thing. Hopefully you can learn something from it. Okay, number five, Glückwünsche. Nummer 5, Glückwünsche. For example, Glückwünsche means if it's your birthday, I congratulate you, and it's really bad luck in Germany if I do it one day or even some days before your birthday, because it could be you go for travel and say, okay, happy birthday. No. In Germany, people don't like it because it's bad luck. No, you just congratulate two people on the same day of the birthday, or maybe later, but never before. It's really bad luck. So remember, if you have a German friend or you go to Germany, don't do this because people don't like it so much. And another good, interesting thing is, if you want to, how do you say it, Nelly? To cheers, to say cheers with somebody, then you say in German Prost, no? But the important thing is that you look into the eyes of everybody when you say it. No? So you say Prost, 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 because in Germany they say if you don't do it, you will have 7 years of bad sex. Oh, I don't know, it's not proved, but the most important thing is people don't like it if you don't look into the eyes. No? If you do this, Prost, it's not a good thing in Germany. So just remember. Nummer 6, Vereine. Vereine, it's a kind of club, and in Germany there's for everything a club. So if you play chess, you play it in a club. If you dance in a club. If you do yoga, maybe you go to a club. So for everything we have a club, and so I think every German is member of a club, even when you are a kid. No, a kid doesn't go just to school and do all the activities in school. After school, they go to a club to play football, to play what else. No? So really typical thing is, no, if you are planning to go to Germany, I'm pretty sure that you will end up in a club somehow. Okay? Nummer 7, Glühwein. Glühwein is hot wine. Yeah, correct. In Germany, people drink hot wine. It's more or less in winter time, and most of the time in December for Christmas. So you have like a lot of Christmas markets, and you can go there and then you can drink hot wine. If you're not used to, normally people don't like it so much. It's not just wine. They add sugar, they add some other ingredients like fruits, and sometimes even they put some liquor in it, like amaretto. No? So it's strong, sweet, hot, and actually you get drunk really fast. But the taste, it's quite special. So most of my Spanish friends, they actually don't like it. No, they say, no, let's drink normal wine. Okay? So you can drink hot wine as white wine and also a red wine. Okay? Nummer 8. Kaffee und Kuchen. Kaffee, coffee, Kuchen means pie, like a pie or something. And you take this every Sunday at 3. You sit down with your family, with your friends, and you drink coffee and you eat some pie or some cookies. No, what else? It's maybe more something about an older generation, but still people meet and people take coffee at 3. No? And one other interesting thing is in Germany, dinner, sometimes they call it Abendbrot. Abend means evening, and Brot, bread. No? So it's actually the bread of the evening. So most of the time for dinner, people eat just bread with cheese or with some salami and things like this. No, it's not hot food. It's just cold food. No? My parents, for example, they ate at around 5 or 6. They eat really early. No, now I live in Spain, so here we have dinner at 10 or maybe even later. But in Germany, you eat really early, and sometimes you eat just bread. Okay, because bread in Germany it's quite important. Okay, and in Germany there's a really good bread. No, I promise you. No, so if you go there, just taste it. Number 9, Hausschuhe. Hausschuhe means this. These are like a kind of slippers for your home. So in Germany, people take off their shoes and they put on slippers for their home. And if you visit somebody in Germany, they will offer you your slippers, no? Because every family or every home, there are plenty of slippers for everybody. No? Even if they are receiving like maybe 20 people, they will have slippers for everybody. Why do they do it? For one reason. Most homes, they use carpet. And when it's wet outside or dirty, they don't want that people enter with their shoes. And so the carpet gets dirty, and so they have to clean it up. It's really complicated. And so you take off your shoes outside, or maybe you step one into the corridor, and then you take it off and you put on slippers. No? If you go to somebody's home in Germany, you will see it. No? It's the first thing what you will see. Okay, and number 10, FKK. What does it mean, FKK? F means freie. It means free. K, Körper. Körper means body. K, Kultur. Culture. Free body culture. And what is free body culture? It means, for example, you go to a beach and then you see a sign FKK. That means this is a naked beach, no? So people are naked. And in Germany, even if you think Germans are a little bit more closed, no? In this way they're quite opened. And you will see a lot of FKK beaches in Germany, and so be careful where you go. And for example, if you go to a sauna, people are also naked into the sauna. So you say, well, but it's to mix it up. In Germany it's like this. People are used to, If you're, for example, a woman, if you go to the sauna, most of the time there's one day just for women, so they separate a little bit. But it's a really common thing. For a lot other cultures, it's a bit strange, no? But in Germany, it's something really, really common. Okay, that's our list for today. 10 things from Germany are really typical. Hopefully you liked it, and please let's get more information about typical things. So leave a commentary, maybe something what happened to you or something you know, and share it with me and with the other people. And so we will end up with a more complete list of typical things from Germany. In my next video, I will talk about a new topic, and this time you cannot decide, because this time I want that Nelly will decide for the next topic. So she will prepare it and she will help me and we will do it together. And so I will see you next week with a new topic, and I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, 123 Deutsch ist das Beste für euch. Tschüss!